Okay, so the year's wrapping up, and you know what that means. It's the perfect time for a serious money cleanse. We're going to hunt down all those sneaky, hidden bills that are quietly draining your bank account.
All right, quick question for you, and be honest. Off the top of your head, how much do you think you're spending every single month on all those subscriptions, apps, and memberships? Just think of a number.
So if you guessed something like, oh, $86, you're not alone. That's what most people think. But, and this is kind of wild, recent research shows the reality is actually closer to $219 a month. Yeah, that's nearly 2.5 times what we think we're spending. It's a huge blind spot in our budgets.
And when you stretch that out over a year, that little discrepancy, well, it turns into a leak of at least $1,260. And that's the bare minimum of pure cash just leaking out of your accounts, probably on stuff you completely forgot you're even paying for.
So let's talk about this leak. The first thing you've got to realize is that this is not on you. It's not some kind of personal failure. This is a systemic problem, baked right into how we pay for things nowadays.
And that brings us right into the subscription trap. See this constant drain on your money? It's not happening by accident. It's 100% by design. It's engineered to take advantage of the fact that, well, we're busy, and we just forget. At the heart of all this is a nasty little thing called subscription creep. It's how a bunch of what seem like small charges, $9.99 here, $14.99 there, all team up and just silently eat away at your wealth.
And the way they do this is with something called gray charges. These are those super vague, confusing little lines you see on your bank statement. They often come from what we call zombie subscriptions, services that keep charging you long after you stopped using them. They're literally designed to just blend into the background.
And just to be crystal clear, this is not happening by accident. It is, and I quote, not accidental, but engineered. Companies do this on purpose. They make signing up a breeze. One click, you're in. But trying to leave? Oh man, that's a whole different story.
So you're probably thinking, wait, isn't there a rule against this? And you'd be right to think that. The FTC actually tried to push a click-to-cancel rule, but get this, it got blocked in the courts. That means companies can still make it super hard for you to leave with all those annoying phone calls and retention traps. This is exactly why you have to take action now before all those annual renewals hit.
Okay, so we've laid out the problem, we know the enemy. Now let's talk about the solution. This is your 7-target cleanse. This is your battle plan, your hit list to plug those leaks for good. So here they are, the 7 biggest culprits where your money just vanishes. Phantom gym memberships, those zombie digital subscriptions we talked about, extended warranty traps, hidden bank fees, free trial pitfalls that always get us, telecom and internet bloat, and finally, unnecessary insurance riders. Now we're going to laser focus on the 3 absolute worst offenders.
First on the list, the classic phantom gym membership. A wild 67% of gym memberships go completely unused. I mean, the entire business model for a lot of gyms literally depends on you paying but not showing up. And it doesn't matter if it's a budget gym or some fancy luxury club, that inertia is costing you hundreds, maybe even thousands of dollars every single year.
All right, next up, what I call Cable 2.0, that giant tangled mess of streaming services. We've all been there. You sign up for one show, you binge it, you forget to cancel, and bam! Suddenly you've got this big stack of services costing you almost $100 a month. But check this out. There's a really smart strategy called the rotation method. Instead of paying for everything all at once, you just subscribe to one at a time, watch what you want, cancel, and move on. This super simple switch can slash that bill down to about $25 a month. That's over $800 a year back in your pocket, and you don't even miss your favorite shows.
And number 3, the big one, your internet and phone bill. This is where loyalty actually hurts you. New customers get all the good deals, but I've got a tool for you to fight back. It's the competitor pivot script. You basically call them up and say this. It works like a charm because it shows them you know your stuff, you've done the research, and you have a better option. It instantly flips the power dynamic right back to you. Okay, so we've identified the targets. How do you actually put all this into action? It all boils down to a super simple 3-step audit. Let's get into it.
Step 1, you're going to do a forensic review. And I'm serious, download a full 12 months of statements for every card and bank account. You have to do the full year because a lot of those zombie subscriptions only bill you annually. Step 2 is triage. Go through every single recurring charge and sort it into one of 3 buckets: essential, value add, or pure waste. And then, step 3, execute. You're going to systematically go through and breach those cancellation barriers. Use their websites, their chatbots, whatever it takes, and you terminate everything in that waste pile immediately.
And that brings us to our final section, reclaim your capital. Because look, this whole thing isn't just about penny pinching. It's way bigger than that. It's about taking back control. It's about reclaiming your money and your financial power.
And trust me, it all adds up. I mean, look at this. Canceling that gym you never go to, rotating your streaming services, making one phone call to negotiate your internet bill. Every single one of these actions makes a real difference. We're not talking about pocket change here. We're talking about putting anywhere from $1,200 to over $4,000 back where it belongs, in your pocket, every single year.
So I'm going to leave you with this final thought. This whole cleanse, it's not about what you're losing or giving up. Not at all. It's about what you're gaining. So the real question is, what are you going to do with an extra $1,000 or maybe a lot more in 2026?
That's all for today, friends. If you found it helpful, please hit that like button. And don't forget to share this with a friend and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. It really does help a ton. Stay safe out there and spend smart. See you next time.